Okay, so this should be streaming. Looks like everything's pretty good actually. So let me go to the control panel, just that way I can read y'all comments. Kind of like just in case. But yeah, hopefully everything is going good for you. I'm kind of like chaotic right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm currently reviewing we're trying to record the review for um, the Mazinger, what should we call it? Infinity version, or Mazinger Z Infinity version. So trying to do that right now, but man, this is going to be a long review. Actually, it might not be a long review. It's just taking me a long time to get through every single piece of accessory that it has, as well as all the details that comes with it. But hey, what's going on, Ford? What's going on, Reese? So I was originally going to go ahead and make I made the September video, the September release, before I left to go to Okinawa. I think it was like that first week. But the audio was just complete crap, and I don't know how this audio is. I'm really hoping it's really good right now. But for some reason, my Yeti mic that I have right here, it just doesn't want to like work. Like every time I try and connect it, it's just dying, and it is a pretty old mic. It's like I think it's about almost 8 years old right now, so it's a fairly old mic. But regardless, I have this mic right here. I'm hoping this one is actually working pretty well. And we're gonna run like extremely fast, go through all the September releases that came out. I'll explain the kits I bought and what my thoughts were on it, and then the ones I didn't buy and my kind of like reasoning for not buying them. So I'm doing good, man. Just pretty much living life. So the first thing we're going to look at is the Figurized Mechanics Doraemon Trash. Not looking at that. Then you got the No Name Rifle that came out on September 8th. I don't think I've even seen this in the shops. It might have been in the shops. I just overlooked it, but I'm not really interested in customizing any of my kits with that accessory. So it was a hard pass for me. The Jagan Blastmaster, extremely hard pass because even though the colors I'm not really too keen on, like the red's not bad, but the orange I'm just not into. It was the price tag for 2160 yen, even though I think it was about 1700 yen at the stores. I don't like it. I don't think it looks good. It I don't know. I just don't like it. The Master Grade Quant Full Saber. Now I do already have a Master Grade Quant Full Saber. It's a third party Full Saber attachment, but I really do want to get this. It's not really in my priority list right now. It's like really low. So this may be something in a far future I'll go ahead and pick up. But as of right now, it will be a soft pass. I don't know what those little things are. It was like Chin Robos. I don't know. Now I did review the Figure Eye Standard Diver Nami. Great kit. It's a good direction that they're taking with these like female kind of Gunpla things. Mainly because they're converting it from like the high grade line to the Figure Eye Standard, which Figure Eye Standard is not a bad line at all. Then the RE100 Jagdoga, not really too fan. I'm not really a fan of it at all. I think the colors look stupid. I'm not really a fan of just the bulkiness of it. So that was a hard pass. Moon Gundam, amazing high grade, probably the best high grade I've ever built, handled my entire life. So that was an instant buy for me, and highly recommend to anyone that basically wants to get a good high grade. Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's see. Thanks for posting the recent Build Divers kit. Still build my fourth Double Diver. No problem, man. Let's go and comment. Hey, what's going on, Zeta? Wow, it says real grade Suzabi Let's Build. Where can I change that at? So let me go ahead and see if I can change I don't think I can go ahead and change this actually. Now I'm looking at it. Let me try and go back, and I think I can change it if I go. No, it doesn't show up there. That's weird. That's extremely weird. I can't change the title of this at all. I didn't. Hey, sorry guys. I really did not realize that. Oh wait, it says edit, so I can edit video maybe. Oh, I think I can edit. Okay, so let's go to October. So it'd be October 2018. 2018 Gunpla releases. Okay, so that should be good. Description, don't really need that. I'm not really worried about the tags. Let's just go ahead and get that started. So I don't know if it did it update at all. I'm hoping it updated. If not, then hey, we'll just keep pushing through. So it should not be too much of a problem. Oh, I forgot my comments actually show up in the little video. All right, so we'll get to that kit. Thanks for the review. Yeah, I got confused with the title. So thanks, girl, for recommendations. Hey, everyone, did you participate? I did not participate in the GBWC this year. Like I really was going to, but honestly, I don't know. I didn't really have like the motivation because I've been moving and everything. So I just did not at all. Just got my petite trends, am red and unicorn white and polycard. Oh, the petite guy. Okay, and just got in the GBWC Philippines. Oh, awesome. Well, hey, good luck. My son just built the SD crossover crossbone and loved it. He said, "Why did they ever make? Oh, why did they ever make the EX standard ones?" Yeah, the EX standard was essentially just for, I guess, easily accessible Gunpla for cheap prices. Because to me, they're horrible. I bought a couple of them because I thought the proportions was going to be a little bit better. But the legs had no knee articulation, riddled with stickers and like hollow pieces in the back. So I understand where you're coming from, Zeta. Like yeah, I don't get why they made the EX standard, but I'm hoping the damn title change. I don't think it has, but I can always change it in the in state. But I'm hoping people kind of like they probably look at it like, oh, he already built the Sazabi, so let me just see what's going on. So hopefully people are jumping in and they're seeing exactly like there's a there's not any Zeta not any Sazabi being built. But let's go ahead and take a look at these September 29th releases. So you have the Impulse Gundam Lancer, the Lancer and the Gundam Arc. I'm not a fan of them. They look okay, but I'm not gonna spend my hard-earned money on these kits because I don't want to say they're lazy builds. God forbid, I don't want to say that, but I think they're not as inspired. They look okay, but I don't know. They just to me they just don't look that great. So they were a pretty hard pass for me. Now you do have the figurized standard Uzumaki Naruto. I'm actually building that right now, so I haven't really gotten too far. This is actually the first one I'm building. So did basically the upper torso area. I finished one leg, so I just have one more leg, and then the waist, and then I'm done with this, and then I'm gonna move on to the second one. In which the second one I'm gonna go ahead and do more of like the like work in progress kind of like intro. So I'm going to paint some of the things on the kit itself, and then try and do some shading on some of like the parts, just to kind of give it a better look and effect and kind of bring out those details. Paintwork is pretty good though. Oh, I appreciate that comment. Um, Title's fixed. Oh, awesome. Glad the title's fixed. All right, so the high grade Great Mazinger. Now this is the Infinity version, and I'm gonna go ahead and click on this because I have not seen this over in Iwakuni. So if I ever do go out to Hiroshima, which I'm probably gonna go this upcoming weekend. I think I might go Saturday, and I'm gonna take a look around and see if I can find this kit. But it doesn't actually look much different than the Infinity version. I'm just taking a look at some of it. So I have the Mazinger Zeta, or Zeto. I think they call it Zeto, right here. So if you look at it, it doesn't really look that much different. Like obviously the shapes of like the legs are going to be different. Like the shape of it as a whole, yes, it is different. The waist is different. Looking at the torso is definitely different. So yeah, the entire shape of it is different, but it maintains essentially the same exact aesthetic. Wow, I didn't even know this one comes with a pointing finger. I was talking about this to myself actually a couple of days ago as to why this one didn't come with a pointing finger because I thought that would be like really awesome. Okay, so I definitely need to get this one. That is dope. And it comes with swords? What? God, okay. Oh, and the wings actually move outwards. So this one, ooh, okay, drop the stand. But these wings, they go up and down, which you'll see in the review that I'm going to try and do. So these wings go up and down. They don't move out at all. They're just kind of like flat. These actually move out. So I think the great Mazinger is actually be a way better kit. Now that I'm looking at it, the little I forgot what they call it. The powder. The powder looks pretty cool in this one. Man, that's so dope. I really want to get that. So that's looking pretty cool, to be honest. Let's see. How was the build so far? The build is amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. Like this kit, I'm not. I'm trying not to spoil y'all for the review because I really want the review to be quite juicy. But yeah, I think it's no secret that this kit is such a great gateway to more super robots, and this is probably the kit. Not this one, the Mazen Kaiser from Moderoid. This is a good kit. Don't get me wrong. But this one, this thing is so just. The only word I can really think of is delicious. Like if this was an edible, I would eat this because it looks so good. Riddled with panel lines, just the build was fantastic. So I'm gonna hush my mouth because the review there's a couple of faults I will go ahead and cover in the review because I'm not just gonna make it a perfect kit, but it's so close to being a perfect kit. The Figurized Naruto, it is actually pretty cool so far. I don't think it's like it's a great build. I'm not gonna downplay it. So let's go back to this. So let's go back to September actually, and I'm gonna pull up this. All right, so let's go back down here. All right, so we have some of the P Bandai stuff. I didn't pick up anything. I really want the Stormbringer. I'm not getting that BB Senshi thing, but I do want that Stormbringer. So if I happen to see that while I'm out and about, I'm more than likely going to pick it up. But I think it's going to be a fairly hefty price tag. Now all this White Dingo stuff, I'm not picking any of that up. I'm not picking up any of that Iron Blood Orphans. The Gundam Base Limited New Gundam versus Sazabi, I'm not picking that up, but that limited Unicorn Gundam perfectibility destroy mode. I'm hoping that a buddy of mine that's over in Tokyo is going to go ahead and get that for me because I do want to pick that up and then paint it because that kit looks super cool. Let me get this because of you. All right, well, hey, what I would say for it, me personally, right now, before I even post a review, I think it's completely worth the purchase. But I would say watch the review first. I don't want you to watch the review and you kind of see some things that you may not like, and that you have already purchased it now, and you kind of like, oh man, I regret, until you watch the review. So, but yeah, that perfectibility mode. Oh my god, y'all don't even realize so whenever like people say, "Oh, they're milking unicorn again," "Oh, not unicorn again," I'm the one that's excited. I'm like, "Ooh, unicorn again!" Don't mind if I do. So I think it's cool. It comes with essentially everything you could think of when it comes to unicorn. It has the Phoenix's little wing binders, the DE armor. I think is it DE or DA armor? I think it's like D destroy or whatever. But it comes with the little shields in the back. It comes with a nice little claw. It comes with the little like photon cannon on the other arm. Comes with a nice little lance. So everything about this looks beautiful, and it's gonna be painted, so I'm not really worried about the colors. The colors can be cool, can be glossy, whatever. But essentially, I will be painting this. So now we can finally move on to what the title of the video is, and it's essentially the October releases. So I want to go ahead and cover everything about what is coming up in October, and hopefully things are going to look pretty good. Let's see. Excited for review for Mazinger Z. I'm just kind of reading through the comments, even though I can read them up here, but I'm kind of looking at my phone. All right, so still waiting for the high grade Universal Century Crossbow Full Cloth Original. Yes, me too, because that Gundam Build Fighters try, it looked okay, but it's not really something I want. Blue effect parts on the axe, yes. God, those effect parts look good. But all right, so let's go ahead and start taking a look. Now, this is just essentially the same, narrative version Phoenix. Um, I'm not excited for it. I've seen it already. It's already out. It looks good. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks pretty damn good. But the fact is that none of these parts are gonna be undergated, so you're just gonna have a lot of of those little like nub pieces, like the little black from the exposed parts underneath. So it's not gonna look good once you start cutting it off, even if you detail it up. I mean, to me, you might as well paint it. But if I mean that's a steep price tag. That 5,400 yen, that's to me that's not worth it. Why not just buy some paint? Like I know, okay, I'm coming from a state of privilege because I have the tools, but what I would encourage y'all, if y'all really want this type of kit, I mean, just buy the cheaper version. Buy like the 2,000 yen, narrative version that's normal release. Buy your paints and then paint it. All you have to do is essentially black gloss. Use that as like your base, and then go ahead and use chrome or whatever on top of it, and then you go ahead and use a clear yellow, or you want to mix a little bit clear black with the clear yellow. Bam! Now you have some, gold. And that's what I would do, to be perfectly honest. But that's gonna be an extremely hard pass. This Horrorpla, I'm not even gonna let it load. Hard pass. Move that thing out the way. Now this I am super super excited about. So essentially, this is the SD Cross Silhouette Gundam 00 Diver Ace. This is a really really cool looking kit. I'm a huge fan of the Diver Ace. I think it's a lot of people try and downplay it, like, oh, it doesn't look as good as the basic 00 Gundam, but I think this looks way better than 00, even with the 00 Riser or the O Riser. So that's just my personal take. I think a lot of people are not going to feel that exact same way, but I do love the Gundam 00 Diver Ace unit. So this is going to be an instant buy for me. Not as much as like I'm going to buy and instantly build it, because I do have a backlog of the SD Cross Silhouette. I haven't even finished. Where's the? There we go. So I haven't even finished the Zeta SD Cross Silhouette. Now this is a cool looking kit. I love it. I have the paints ready for it. The paints are stationed at the airbrush station, but I just have not had the motivation to paint lately. I've been wanting to get rid of a lot of these like straight builds that kind of like, to me, are a little bit more priority than this kit. But I think maybe this weekend I can really get around to reviewing this as just a basic kit, and then going ahead and start painting it and try and get that painted kit done within maybe a couple of weeks. Let's go through the comments. Excited for review for the Mazinger Z. Oh yeah, we'll that. So that would be good. My fifth and sixth Gundam 00. Yeah, I have a bunch of 00 Gundams. I have the 00 Riser Master Grade. I have the 00 Riser Trans Am High Grade. I have the 00 Seven Swords Master Grade. I do have, I think I have a couple in my backlog as far as like some 00s. And then like the Quants, I have like four different Quants. I have a high grade and two master grade Quants. So definitely, I'm a huge 00 Gundam fan in general. All right, so what's my verdict on the Cross Silhouette Zeta? I think it's a great kit. If you do love the SD stuff, definitely perfectly great kit to go ahead and buy. Whether you're just going to keep it and it's kind of like more chibi SD form, or if you're going to go ahead and add the frame to it. But I'll definitely get that review out there for y'all probably in the next couple weeks. All right, so that's it. This is 1,080 yen, so it's gonna be relatively cheap for me. I think about 800 yen. It's about $8. Definitely worth the price tag. But let's go ahead and get out of there, and let's go over to this bad girl right over here. So this is Maggie's suit right here. This is the High Grade Build Divers Gundam Love Phantom. Now, a lot of people say that this is like a Death Scythe kind of inspired kit. I want to say it's not. I forgot what the mobile suit is. Is it the Gaia? I think it's like the Gaia Gundam. It was either Gaia or Forbidden. It was one of those two. But when I was looking at, it's definitely 100% seed. Because if you look at this kit with a lot of those, it just primarily looks like a seed kit. Except for maybe the Death Scythe. The Death Scythe definitely is going to be the Death Scythe Gundams. Well, the Scythe, the Beam Scythe. It's going to look a lot like the Death Scythe's Beam Scythe, but I'm still going to stand at my at the way I look at it. It kind of shares aesthetics of the Death Scythe, but it's primarily going to be a seed mobile suit. So you got the Strike Noir, or Noir, however people pronounce it. You're gonna have that backpack. It's a little bit customized, but it's essentially the same backpack. Um, it's gonna have what I presume is going to be either the Destiny or the Impulse. I think it's just the Destiny body with the hands, and then the legs going to be kind of more Gaia. The head's definitely Gaia or Forbidden. It's definitely one of those two. Um, yeah, Force Impulse, definitely Force Impulse vibes. Forbidden, yeah. So Forbidden's the one that I'm probably thinking of because Forbidden has the scythe, but it has a lot of the same characteristics as far as the head. The V fin I think looks almost exactly the same. So yeah, that's kind of like what I'm looking at. Is like okay, this is definitely a more seed oriented kit. So I'm gonna move this a little bit over there. There we go. Looks better. But yeah, looks pretty good. I'm excited for the gimmicks. I think the little side rails, the side rail beam effects does not look that great. Let me expand this there just a little. So I think the side rails doesn't look that good on the kits, but the color looks amazing, and this is definitely a kit I would love to paint. But it's not as much of a high priority as a lot of other kits I have, so I'm not gonna paint it. But I think maybe sometime in the future I will probably get around to buying another one. Like probably get rid of the high grade that I'm gonna do that I'm gonna build on this one, the little straight build. Get rid of that and then do a full painted build. But that's probably like super far in the future. So um, who knows? Maybe sometime in 3 years or so you'll see me do a painted build of this. Let's see. Currently building the diorama for the GBWC entry right now. Wish me luck. Good luck, Comet man. That's a pretty big competition, so I do hope you aim for the top, man. Do as good as you can. Looks like Strike Freedom to me. Yeah, you're actually right. 'Cause Strike Freedom has the center cannon, so you're definitely right on that. So I guess like Strike Freedom, a lot of the parts actually look like Strike Freedom now. I'm looking at it. So the side skirts, the whole entire waist unit, the chest unit, definitely looks a lot more of the Strike Freedom. So you're probably definitely right on that. Let's see. Let's go back. I don't know what any of this is. I don't know what these things are. To me, it's stupid. But this is essentially the last kit that I'm really looking at as far as October. October is a very, very cheap month for me, which I'm very thankful because last month I think I spent quite a bit on kits as a whole, like the Mazinger. What else did I buy? I bought the. Did I buy the Godzilla this month? No, it was the end of September. I bought Godzilla. It's a Mecha Godzilla. So let me actually show y'all this because I don't think a lot of people know that I bought this kit, and it's pretty damn important to me. All right, so this thing right here. So I bought this. This is a Mecha Godzilla model. I have no idea who manufactures this. Um, Aoshima, yeah, Aoshima character kit selection. So I've never heard of this company before, but this thing looks pretty awesome, and this is actually probably going to be what's after Naruto. Because I think this upcoming weekend is not really anything too big that I'm really gonna like buy and instantly review. So this is more likely going to be after Naruto. So just stay tuned for that. But for the big finale of this month in particular is going to be the Sinanju Stein narrative version. God, y'all don't realize how beautiful this kit looks to me. The aesthetics, like I have the Sinanju Stein Master Grade, and it's a great kit. Don't get me wrong, but this kit, to my knowledge, is going to be a completely new mold. It's not taking anything from the original Sazabi, or not Sazabi, Sinanju. It's not taking anything from that. This is going to be all new mold. It's a new joint structure, highest peak of movement, and high grade history. Large actions can be naturally reproduced. That is, those words resonate with me. I'm not a big fan of Xeon kits or Neo Xeon kits as a whole, but it's just something about the Sinanju Stein. I think it looks way better than the Sinanju itself, and it looks better than most like enemy mobile suits. So this thing looks beautiful. The colors look great. It's more of a grayish white than what it is a like pure white. So I don't know what I'm gonna paint it in. I was thinking about just keeping it gray because the gray looks. I think the gray looks fantastic with some shading on that. So I'm thinking about doing some like not gunship gray, but like it's like an aircraft white gray that I have, and then do some like black shading, and then keep all the colors essentially exactly the same, like that like light, lightish navy blue. Keep that exactly the same. I'm gonna hand paint the like the little emblems on the sleeves and the chest. That's gonna essentially stay the same. I'm probably gonna do gunmetal for the inner frame, and then like a light gunmetal for the weapons. I think I might do chrome for the thrusters, but yeah, I think this kit's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best to fully paint this kit in that weekend it comes out. It's gonna be the last weekend of the month. I don't see myself doing anything. I'm not like throwing a party. I'm not really going out. I'm not doing much. So this is essentially going to be like my whole project for the weekend. I'm probably not going to sleep because there's not much going on at the end of October as far as work. Me and my wife ain't doing much. There's no plans to be honest. So this is gonna be my baby. This is gonna be my work project for the weekend. So let me look. Just look at the comments. Let's see, one big box. So I guess Aoshima makes good stuff. I don't know what else they make. I haven't looked it up at all. Do you think that Bandai would release Double O Diver Ace and Master Grade line? I mean, it's a possibility. I think there's a lot of borrowed parts from the Double O Gundam that they could really use, but I'm not too sure. I really do hope so, to be honest, because I would love to have a Master Grade version of the Double O Diver Ace. But we'll see. We'll see in the future. I could see it just because they could use all the existing Double O as a base to cut costs. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, Bill Strike. Yep. All right. So overall, the Sinatra Stein narrative looks pretty awesome. Now they have this. I think it's Leviathan from Full Metal Panic. Yeah. Full Metal Panic looks okay. I mean, I'm not a Full Metal Panic fan at all, so it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. A high grade 1 in 60, even a 1 in 60 sounds big. I think these suits in particular are more or relatively smaller than master grades. Oh, not master grades. Than these mobile armors or whatever mobile suits in its universe is definitely smaller than Gundams. So a 160 is probably gonna be the same size as a maybe a basic high grade or like a high grade 1 in 100. We'll just have to really see, but it doesn't look that bad. I think that price tag is definitely going to turn me off to it. But I do love the colors. I haven't don't don't like come at me, but I haven't seen Full Metal Panic before, so I don't know what the story is. And I think back in high school when Full Metal Panic came out, I think I was in ninth grade when it came out or eighth grade. But people were all into it, and I'm just kind of like, it didn't it didn't look that good to me. All right, so we're not really gonna like click on all these, but we'll just go ahead and talk a little bit about them. If it would go into English, I can go ahead and know at least what this one is. I don't know what that one is, so. But you do have the Heavy Gundam, which I think is like the rollout colors, to be honest. Yep, you're right. So Full Metal Panic scale 160 to 140. Okay, so it's about 144. Do a review of Mazen Kaiser. I already did. You talking about this Mazen Kaiser Meister? I already did this review. Just go ahead and look through the videos. I don't think I put it in a playlist, but yeah, I've already done a review for that one. Now the Mazinger, that's coming up. I'm in the middle of it, guys. Like that's why all these lights are around. It's not these lights are not for this video. These lights are for that bad boy. So I might not get to it today, but I do get off work early tomorrow. So if I don't get it done by tonight, which I'm gonna stay up pretty late. I think I'm gonna stay up to about 1 a.m. Even though I have work in the morning, I'm gonna stay up to about 1 a.m. Try and finish the video. If I don't get done with the editing and the upload, then I'll definitely get done with it tomorrow. So just stay tuned for that. It's hold on, one of the new kids. Let's see. Let me do the same thing again. Hope to make a real great double diver ace. Okay. So the first thing we talked about the heavy Gundam. I've already bought the original heavy Gundam, but this looks like the rollout colors or something. So I mean, I love the heavy Gundam. It was my favorite high grade up until The Moon Gundam came out, but this is going to be a hard pass for me because I don't need slightly altered colors, to be honest, of another um, P Bandai kit. And then you're gonna have this Zaku, which I don't know. It's a real grade. I think it's like the mine. It should say the English should be coming up. I think it's like the mine one. No, it looks like the same build as like the TriStar colors. I don't know. They usually just the English already just pops up, but I don't know why it's not doing it right now. Yeah, but I'm not picking this up. I mean, I've never built a real grade Zaku kit before, and I'm just not really too interested. So that's going to be a pass. Then you have the RE 100. This is basically the base jabber. I think that's what's called the base jabber. Looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, if you're into like posing your grunt suits like this, definitely something that's going to be piquing your interest. But it's not really for me, so this is going to be a pass. But I think it looks really good, especially with the Jagan. I think that's a really cool little accessory. But yeah, it's not going to be for me. Next, we're going to take a look at the real grade 1:144 scale EW wing custom. This one does come with those little, I forgot what it's called. So I need English. Where's the English stuff? It's not going to pop up because I'm in the P Bandai site. But it's the little like weapon attachments, so it looks pretty good. It's like the clear coated version, not clear coated, but the metallic and pearl coated. So you have pearl coat wings, metallic armor. I think it looks good, but honestly, for that price tag of 7,128 yen, and you know it's going to be much higher than that, so you're probably looking at $100 straight up cash for that, and I'm not picking that up. Real grade 1:144 scale is definitely another metallic kit, which is going to be the Tall Geese 1. Tall Geese 1 in EW. Yeah, for 6,696 yen. Not too keen on that. Looks good. I mean, if I found this for like 3,000 yen, I would pick it up, but definitely not for a $6,000 price tag. And then the last little P Bandai thing that we're going to look at is going to be these Leo space type. I'm a little bit disappointed. Really wish that this would have been a normal release. Comes with enough accessories, the recolor. I like the little space backpack. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. I really wish this would have came out as a normal release. Has like different shoulder attachments, as you can see, different weapons. God, this would have been really awesome to have. So this is a $1,500 kit as a P Bandai. More than likely, online and in stores, you're gonna see this probably jump up to maybe 2,000, 2,500. If I find it for 2,200 yen, I'll definitely. Ooh, sorry, I'll definitely pick it up. And then we have, which I think is the first like limited edition cross silhouette kit. This is going to be the RX-78. This is basically clear color. Looks pretty good. But yeah, the inner frame, the little like SD armor, well, not armor, but the inner frame is not going to be clear. So I think that's pretty cool. You can definitely paint that inner frame up, and it will show essentially through the armor. But let me go ahead and take a look at the comments real quick. Yeah, go up a little bit. Do a review of Mazen Kaiser. It's how one of the new kits. So I haven't seen that. I'll have to look for that one when I go to Hero. Aoshima, mostly car models and some Persona kits, oddly enough. There's Persona kits? Huh. I never played any of the Persona games, but that's kind of interesting. The Gabi Hazard Zaku. Either way, whatever his name is, I'm definitely not interested in it. I don't really think that Bandai will release any Build Divers kits in Real Green Line. I mean, just look at the mobile suit from Build Fighters and Build Fighters Tribe, and or release the RG Build Strike. Well, anything can happen. They can release a pretty obscure kit. I mean, if they want to release like the Love Phantom in Real Grade, I mean, Bandai they've been known to do some crazy stuff. So we may see that, but I hope not. Yeah, what's going on, Mobile Suit Hanger? Dry Zorg. rifle. That's what it's called. I don't know if that's really called that. I'm kind of butchering that. It's going to be difficult to create a Leo space type army because it's P Bandai. That is true, unless you just like mass pre-order it. Gotta go now. Have a great stream. All right. Hey, thanks. Me. Thanks for coming out. And this stream's gonna be over pretty soon, guys. So probably about the next like 5 minutes. But definitely want to go over some of these kits that's gonna be releasing in this month. So let's do a quick review of what I'm gonna be purchasing. So it's definitely going to be the high grade Sinatra Stein narrative version. It will be the Cross to the Wet Double O Diver. And then it will also be the Love Phantom. Now, this is coming out this upcoming weekend, all three of these. I don't care about the Harpla, but I'll be picking this up. This is going to go straight to the backlog. The Love Phantom, I'm probably going to go ahead and build immediately. Didn't I say I was going to paint the Zeta Gunpla this weekend? Damn it. Okay, so I'm a build and review this first, and then yeah. So this weekend will be free. Sunday, the 21st, I have to be a part of the Iwakuni Festival, so I'm gonna be out there in I don't know what the hell outfit it is. It's kind of like a like if you ever seen those Taiko Drum Master guys wearing like the headbands and like the kind of like the little jacket with the shorts. I gotta wear that, and we're gonna be in a parade out here in Japan. So I gotta do that on the 14th. I gotta do practice, and then the 21st we're actually going out there for the festival, and that's gonna be an all-day ordeal. So I'll have the 19th and 20th, or yeah, the 19th and 20th. I'll be able to try and work on that Zeta, and then get it out, get that the painted build review out before the 26th that this kit's going to release, because it may say 27, but we usually get them on the Friday of, not the Saturday. So, but this will be, I'm going to purchase that. I'm going to start painting that immediately. But already pre-ordered the Sinatra Stein narrative version. Awesome. Yeah, I definitely recommend anyone to get that kit. Like, yeah, there's no reviews that's been out for it, but everything I've seen, it looks like it's gonna rival the Moon Gundam in terms of like just aesthetics, articulation, details, gimmicks, like the whole 9 yards. Um, yeah, I love the Moon Gundam, but man, this Sinatra Stein looks pretty dope. All right, let's see, where's the Sazabi? What do you mean? Where's the Sazabi? I got the Sazabi right here. Kind of have it next to me because I have to do the pose video for this. But yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm actually very surprised that the stream went smooth because I've been having a lot of issues where the stream drops a lot of frames. But it looks like this one has kept up pretty much the entire time, even 60 frames per second apparently. So it's pretty unique. But yeah, I'll leave the floor open for questions. If anyone has any questions, definitely let me know now, and we can go ahead and like just talk about it if y'all want. But yes, so if anyone has any questions, I'll have it all right here. Which website is that? This is the Bandai Hobby Net. So just type in like Bandai Hobby, and it'll be like the first website that comes up. This is what I utilize to keep track of like all my releases. But the stores I have out here, they usually have like advertisement, like placards and banners that tells you exactly when these kits are getting released. So I don't. A lot of times I might have to utilize this. I'll just go to the store and I'll see exactly when these kits are getting released. But this is a good resource if I'm on the go and I'm trying to like plan out what my month is going to be like. So, oh, you do see Steve in the video. All right, let's see. Have you heard of SD Cross Silhouette number 007 Unicorn Gundam? Yes, I did see that. The Phoenix narrative version is going to get a SD Cross Silhouette release. So super excited about it. It's probably going to be in some of the future months. I don't really want to spoil, I'm going to make a video for the November releases, but yeah, I'm definitely excited for it overall. So I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to paint it. I'm probably going to do a different paint scheme than when I did that one. So I'm more likely going to do silver or chrome, but more likely just like a silver paint job on the SD version, and then do the inner frame red. Well, not the inner frame, I can't remember, the cycle frame I'll paint that red. Okay. So far, the separating armor part that I've seen in the high grade Sinatra's done is the knee armor. Yep. Thanks for Barbados is. I need some rest. Please, Bandai, give me. Okay. So yeah. I definitely would love to see some old kits probably get some new love. I'm not saying like I want like the Grandpa Gundam as a high grade release, but I think I would love to see maybe some X Gundam released again. I think we've had the X Gundam already released. The Double X definitely. Double X I think got released in 2013 or 2014. But I think we do need some more. We've already had the Airmaster that came out not too long ago. I think in 2015. I think so. Yeah, because I was in school in 2015. So yeah, that released the high grade. Um, Turn A, we already had some recent releases. I think the Unicorn Gundam that really just needs an updated high grade because they're re-releasing the high grade mold, which is, I mean, it's a cheaper alternative than releasing an all new frame and armor. But I mean, come on, like I think the high grade Unicorn definitely needs some new love. But I don't think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna really just keep recycling everything that they already have. Um, what do I think about the Gustav Karl? I have no idea what that is. I was just thinking the other day we need a Masquerade Zeta. Yeah, a Masquerade Zeta 3.0 would be super dope. Um, yeah, Leopard Destroy that would be pretty awesome. Why don't we have a Resago like a chest burst mode? Like I want that as a high grade. A Masquerade, I'll take a Masquerade, but honestly, to conserve shelf space, I would love a high grade of the Sargo. That would probably be one of my top picks as far as like, hey, what high grade would you love to have? I'm like, let's get the Bizargo or Dragon Gundam. Like, I may hate G Gundam with a burning passion, but let's get a Dragon Gundam. Like, I actually really love the aesthetics of that kit or that mobile suit. Um, let's see, am I the only builder in this Earth that doesn't like the unicorn and the variants? You're definitely not. There's a lot of people that hate unicorn, or at least the Gunpla of the unicorn. But I really love it. I think it looks pretty cool, so I'm definitely gonna keep on giving them my money. Yeah, Visago will sell absolutely, man, absolutely. Let's see. I think that's pretty much about it. I don't know if y'all have anything else, guys, but definitely a good stream. Uh, I just didn't really want to, what you may call it, make a separate video and do the edits on that because the past like 2 or 3 times or 4 times, I forgot how many times I made like these kind of like announcement videos, like the monthly Gunpla release videos. The videos have always been like super long. Like I think I rambled on for like almost an hour, and I can usually cut it down to about 25 to 30 minutes long. But doing a live video definitely brings more like involvement, so we can talk, have a little discussion about it. Besides me just kind of rambling. So I do hope y'all enjoyed this video. I really I would love to stay and chat with all you guys all night. However, I gotta get to this review because I've said it like I think on Friday I was like I'm getting this review out for y'all, and then Saturday, hey, I'm gonna get this review out for y'all, and then Sunday I'm like I'm definitely gonna get this review out. And now it's Monday and I still don't have the review out, but I need y'all to keep in mind like a lot of times I am sitting here and I'm building constantly. But there's other duties I have. I have things like work related incidents that happen that calls for my attention because I'm not just like a worker. I'm basically in charge of a lot of Marines here, so I need to make sure that they're doing good. And some incidents always comes up. Always need to spend time with the wife. Sometimes I like to detox and just kind of like relax, maybe watch a movie. Like me and my wife, we watched Infinity War, and that's like a 2.5 hour long movie, but it was good for us to just relax. You know, we ate some food, watched a movie. So if y'all do see me kind of like absent for a little while, I'm not permanently gone. Just a lot of times I need to go and do some things. But ultimately, guys, definitely appreciate y'all involvement. Definitely thank y'all for coming out for the stream. It's always late notice. I know I have I have not been the best when it comes to kind of scheduling my streams, making sure that I keep things more consistent. But that kind of keeps people on their toes. If I'm inconsistent, then people are kind of be more. I'm hoping people are more inclined to like keep a closer eye on the channel. It's like, okay, what am I missing? Ringing that bell for notifications, just that way I get caught up with everything. But follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is in my main channel's homepage. So follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter because I'm starting to use that a lot more now. And Facebook, my Facebook page, I'm using that quite often as well. Just keeps y'all up to date with things. I'm going to be more involved, especially with Instagram. I love Instagram. Twitter, I like looking at the people I follow on Twitter more than I actually like to utilize it, but I try and use it as much as I can. And then Facebook, I probably use my personal Facebook more than the page, but the page is basically utilized almost every day. So definitely like that page if you can, and it's the best way to get in contact with me. Pretty much through all because I don't get notifications through Instagram. I never get any notifications through Twitter. But when it comes to that Facebook page, I instantly get a notification. So it like pops up on my phone, and I'll instantly be able to chat with you if you have any questions. So um, but yeah, I'm just kind of looking through the comments once more. Saga Chest Break and Astroth. Astron. Thanks for the stream. Good times. Thanks for the stream, Crow. I'm with you, bro. Happy wife, happy life. Absolutely. So if I keep her happy, then she leaves me alone and she lets me do my thing here. But that's it for me, guys. Definitely thank you for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Just stay tuned, and if y'all have any kind of recommendations for anything, definitely leave them either in the comments, send me a message, an email, whatever, and I'll be sure to get back with y'all. But definitely thank y'all for coming out. Now you kind of know, a little bit about what's going to be reviewed in October. So let's just go ahead and let's get this done. Hopefully, I don't have any kind of breaks and all that. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next review. Bye bye.